come back tomorrow. You know it's not enough that I can make you laugh. Why try to borrow even more time you never have? It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. You'd have to rebuild me from the ground up, from the ground up. There's always something, and I can try to change, but you want something else. Why cut off your wings? You could change the world and I'd still be a mess. It's too late, too late, too late, too late. Slide down the rooftop, slide down the rooftop.
Welcome. We're here for free live tarot readings. How's everybody doing tonight? We have a lot of good stuff going on tonight. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it is going to be exciting. Hooping Rabbit, welcome. CMN Bartman. Kind of light on the chat tonight, you know? We just need all the usual chat to keep going on there. All right. How's everybody doing? We're here for some readings. It's Thursday night. I'm ready for Friday. I'm ready for a whole lot of weekend. I need like 4 or 5 weekends chained together so I can just have all weekend, all weekend. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? All weekend, all weekend. But there you go. All right. Falling Star, you're early. You're indeed, or well, no, you're on time, Falling Star, because we're here. You know what I mean? Boo Boo, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Busted Isha, hello. How is it going? All right. How will my new job treat me? Falling Star. Wolf, what is going on? How you doing, buddy? Queen of Abundance Tarot. Everybody is here. Everybody is here. CM painting a pumpkin. That is how you do it. That sounds fun. Hooping Rabbit. You need the rest of the year off. I'm telling you, I need a paid year off. I mean, that's the goal. That's the dream over here. I'm just saying. Picasso, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that, Picasso. Let me know what your question is. We will get that processed in here. All right. In the meantime, let's do new job. We got a new job for Falling Star. Falling Star, it's good to be employed. You know, it's good to be employed. Always a good thing to be employed. So there you go. Falling Star, how will the new job treat me? Let's go to the Tarot Tower and see what we got. Oh, what do you want? What do you want, Falling Star? Do you want the not the Echoes of Nature? We're not using that one tonight. We are I've not used the Echoes of Nature in so long. It's kind of awkward. I mean, I spent like years making that. So it's kind of awkward that I don't use that very often, but I just don't. But it is sold out, so not like I'm trying to promote it or anything, but whatever. All right, how will the best friend contact me soon? Picasso, we will check your thing out. Thank you again for the donation. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got here. What we got? Queen of Abundance, how are you doing tonight? So good to see you. All right, I did narrow the focus down. We got the focus down to science tonight, so it is tight focus, looking good. Let's see what we got for the new job. How are they going to treat you? The star, the world. I mean, we're starting off strong here. Look at this. Look at this. We got 2 of the best majors there. I mean, We got the world. The world says that you have opportunities. This is going to be a place to where you can grow, you can expand. You have a lot of people cheering for you. Renee, welcome. How are you doing? You have a lot of people cheering for you. They're excited to have you there. And that is going to be a good thing. I think the world really represents a strong start to the job, right? I don't see anything to where you're just going to make a bunch of just amazing friends off the bat. It seems like you just get in there. Everybody's very serious. Everybody wants to do everything their own way. The star says that you have a lot of self-guidance that you're going to need to do here. So there you go. Falling Star promoted me. I appreciate that. Falling Star, link the video. Link the video. Yeah, but the world into the star. Star talks about getting in there and making a difference or making an impact. I think that you have sort of a list of things to do. You have a list of things, opportunities that you can get into that are literally going to make an impact where people remember you, people know you, and that is going to be fantastic for that. But the Page of Pentacles does say, Anna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. We got a flying character there. That is too cool. All right. But the Page of Pentacles says, money may not be where you need it. It may be something where the money is a little bit better over time. It warms up a little bit over time and things like that. But it's not like you're just going to get rich quick by just walking in the front door kind of thing. So there you go. Page of Pentacles also sort of denotes just the stability feel to that and all of that. Blah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The King of Swords says some of the bosses are way too serious. They don't relax. They get into that mode where they're just too serious, and you got to sort of, take them at a distance, and don't be too reliant on them to be your best friend, because a lot of them just won't. You know what I mean? A lot of them are definitely not going to be your best friend. All right, it's not one of those. It's not one of those. At least when you start, I think once you sort of graduate up and you get to know some people and all of that. All right, we got a best friend, BFF. Are they going to contact me soon? The Wycombe or Horley, which is better to move? Blah, we'll check that out. All right, let's see. Let's get Blah into the queue. And did Anna, did you have a question? Or are you just flying in? Are you flying in? Thank you so much for flying in. I appreciate you. All right. So let's look at what we're going to do here. All right. Let's see. We got Anna, we got Blah. Okay. So let's look about the BFF. What are the BFFs going to look like? I wouldn't mind warming up. I seem to be in a pattern with tarot decks now. I mean, I'm very predictable with all the tarot decks at this point, but I do love the Tarot of the Divine, and this is indeed I think the best not only tarot that you can get for 2020, but it is that's new for 2020, but it is also one of the best gifts. Just because it's cheap, looks great. Curly Sue, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Anna, we got you in the queue. All right. Let me word wrap the editor there. All right, so is this person going to contact me soon or not? What exactly is going to happen with all of this? I'm thinking that they are. I mean, just sort of warming up the deck. Just sort of looking around. I think that they are going to be contacting you. I get that feeling, a unique feeling from this whole thing here. Part of this, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Hanged Man. I mean, there you go. It looks like that they will be contacting you moderately soon. I don't see anything negative here. I don't see any roadblocks or showstoppers. Austin and Philippe and Paula, welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? Tomorrow is Friday. I am prepared. I need a whole lot of weekend, like 7 weekends, all in a row. Hanged Man says they have a different bit of a view when they're contacting you. They have a little bit different things to say. Carly, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Hangman says they have a bit of a different view than what you maybe have experienced last time. I think that they've come around on some views. We have some different sort of opinions, different sort of respect as far as things go. Hanged Man says we have a different overall look-see at how things are going. Ten of Cups says not only will they contact you, they're going to be pretty good mood. I think they love contacting you. I think they love talking to you. You bring their spirits up. Everything is good. Nine of Wands into the Queen of Wands sort of points to that action, that nice fiery wand action that we go into where we're happy to do that. We want to contact you more often. I think they sort of do apologize almost that, we just don't talk that often. That needs to be something that we do more often. So they're sort of sorry about the lack of contact. And I think that it goes pretty well. All right. Let's get to Blah's question with the we're going with the Gregory Scott early. If you're going to go Gregory Scott, you might as well do it earlier. This is another one of my favorite decks here. By the way, if you're new here, there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So if you do have a question, I'll let you know when the donation queue is up. And then post your question. We'll see if we can get that in tonight. That'd be kind of fun, right? Kind of fun. Thank you for all the new people that are here. I appreciate you watching. Curly Sue, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see here how this is going to go with the Gregory Scout. The Gregory Scout. Oh, I forgot to change the question text. We're on Blah's question, by the way. We're on Blah's question. Blah wants the Highcomb or the Horley. Blah, where do you get these names from? Where do you get the names from, Blah? Highcomb or Horley? I'm not really sure what is happening. What is happening with the naming convention for the housing districts over there, but, we can go for it. Oh my, the Chariot. The Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, going into the King of Pentacles as well. Oh, we got a High House or the Horley. Got which is going to be better? I mean, I'm gonna say that the Horley is still. You got a lot with this Horley. I think you're just all about the Horley at this point. I think it's difficult to get your mind changed on that. I think you've already married it. You've already embraced it. I think you've already, just gave it a beautiful, big, loving kiss. And I'm not really sure what's up with you and the Horley, but we're still going with the Horley as the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords talks about communication, talks about the connection with this thing, and you can't seem to shake it. Loving B, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You can't seem to shake that Ace of Swords, that whole Horley thing. King of Pentacles still says that it's going to be kind of challenged. It's going to be kind of challenged to sort of get into this thing. DYB, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So it's going to be kind of challenged to get in this. The High Wycombe looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit better. Philippe, I have a sound board that actually has 40 different sounds. So we have 40 different sounds to choose from. And that puts me in a good mood. We have 40 sounds to choose from. I also, never mind, I'll go into this later. Basically, the High Wycombe wins. If you're looking at a what if, you're looking at an A or B, the high wins. Chariot says it's more easily accessible. It's easier to move into. It's easier to sneak into that door. Seven of Pentacles says it's well worth the investment. So there you go. The High wins. And the Horley, you do have that connection with the Horley, though. I really don't think that you're going to be happy with any place but the Horley. I've noticed that no matter what it is, that Horley is right on that list. It's right on that list, Blah. You know it is. You know it. You know you want it. There's something in the way. What is it? Blah, what is going on with that Horley? What is going on with that Horley? All right, I did hire somebody off of Fiverr to do some cheers and sound effects for me. An intro, an outro. I want her to read that everybody loves the D in a sexy voice, and a tarot throwdown. So you can get 100 words from these professional narrators for $5. So I had her made just a bunch of stuff, So I'm waiting for her to finish it. But yeah, you can get 100 words for $5. That's the deal of the century. So yeah, you're going to have sound effects like everybody loves the D when we have a D question. You're going to get an intro, an outro. You're going to get a throwdown, excited announcement. All right. Want to know if Keith will be together again and if he is coming to see me. All right, this is the Keith that ditched you. Is this the Keith that ditched you? Curly Sue? I'm not sure. I know you had issues with them. They didn't show up or something like that. But yeah, there you go. All right, let's see about Keith. Good old Keith. What are we going to do with Keith? We're going to go for, we got to do it sometime tonight. So might as well do it now. I've moved everything around though, so I'm kind of like a lost puppy at this point. But yeah, there's that. Morgan Freeman. I can't afford Morgan Freeman. I don't think that's going to be $5 for Morgan Freeman, but I do think that these people that are only charging $5, lovely. Thank you for your subscription to the channel. I appreciate that. Enjoy your new emojis. Yeah, these people that read for $5. Some of them have amazing like radio voices. They're really nice. So yeah, anyway. Oh, we got a bunch of reversals on this. We do indeed. Oh, I mean, Keith, we got the Ace of Wands. I think eventually Keith comes back. I basically think Keith comes back. Not in the way that you're hoping, though. It's like that they come back just almost out of spite or almost to mess with you or just to get a quick one-nighter or something. The Ace of Wands. Now, this is the root of fire. It does mean they're going to take some action in this regard. So if you're looking for them to take action in this question, if you're looking for them to do that, then I think that they will be coming back. Now, I said that doesn't go well. Six of Cups is a beautiful connection card. It's one of those connections to where you just have a great connection, right? A great connection. They come back, you're in their arms, and you say,
I love you.
I mean, it is a great connection, but it is reversed. It's reversed. It just doesn't look good reversed. The King of Swords as well says that the feel when they come back is not a genuine feel to where things go well or things look good or they want to get the relationship started again. The World reversed also says it's not an optimal situation for you. So if you're looking for them to come back and renew the relationship, I just don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to come back for a quickie, or I think that they're going to come back and just do something just to mess with you, basically. But anyway, entertainment purposes only, obviously. But we'll move into the next question with the Edgar Allan Poe tarot. So yeah, we'll see about how that goes. All right, when do you see me moving time-wise? Let's check that out. I'll get your question copied over into chat. And, I do need to ease up on the sounds and not use them all the time, though. Violet Lotus, thank you for your donation. Sunflower, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that, Sunflower. I appreciate you. You are amazing, as always. Sunflower is like the best moderator ever. Sunflower and Wolf make this place go. They make the place go. Love both of you. Love both of you. Both of you, just amazing. All right. Anyway, we need to move. We need to get going. And where are we going to do that? Or when are we going to do that? What is the good opportunity to get moving time-wise? I assume you want to move to a better place or some other place that is going to be, a little bit better than what you got. A better location or something. As far as this goes, though, as far as this goes, the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, moving is a given, right? We have the Eight of Wands. That is a fantastic place to be. That is awesome. As always, the Eight of Wands is a rapid motion, getting things done, getting things moving. Okay, so we see that we have a movement oriented thing going on. We have movement opportunities. We have stuff happening with all of that. Now, DYB, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Now, it says we're going to move. Now, when? I think that you're looking at February. Really see January-ish, February-ish is the time to move. Entertainment purposes only, obviously. Obviously, this is going to be affected by your lease when it is up, if you're willing to pay the lease break fees and all of that. But I really don't think that that's going to be a thing. But yeah, as far as the lease goes, if you're looking for when opportunity to move, when do you see me moving? I see it January, February-ish timeframe. I think that is looking the best. Five of Wands says that now looks kind of bad. There is a delay. There is something happening with that. The Two of Swords and the High Priestess says some research is involved. High Priestess is all about knowledge and research. Some research is indeed involved with this. And I think after that, once the research is done, once you get prepared and all of that stuff, it's going to be a little bit better of an opportunity for you. All right. And I had a misunderstanding. Anna, you gotta watch those. Had a dispute with someone. Will it get resolved? Anna, yeah, you gotta go in there and tell them to straighten up. You know what I mean? You gotta, if somebody had a dispute with you, you're always right. I mean, you're probably in the right. So I think that you should have them just apologize and fix the whole thing up. Let me change the background here so it looks a little better. There we go. All right, let's change the reading title to Anna had a dispute with someone. Will it get resolved? Will it fixed? Will it get fixed? Let's check that out. Let's put back the this one. Let's go for something unique and new. Let's go with the slow tarot. Man, I love the slow tarot. Not sure why I love this deck so much, but I do. It is very fun indeed. The slow tarot. All right. The biggest coffee addict. Yeah, man. All right. Well, I'm going to be giving some decks away on the channel this weekend. So look for Violet Lotus. You are in the queue, Violet Lotus. Yes, I will take your question, Violet Lotus. We are right here. And we got Loving Bee, DYB, Violet Lotus. You're right there. You're right there. So we got you in the queue. We never forget about you. But, just got a couple of people in front. It's one of those nights where we got the queue. Got one of the queue. People are being arrested for not following isolation rules. Well, sometimes I guess that happens. Not exactly the most optimal thing, but I guess that happens indeed. Sunflower Tarot, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Do I pick a deck? Violet Lotus. You can tell me whatever deck you want. Violet Lotus. Take a look over here at the Tarot Mega Tower, Violet Lotus. You let me know which deck that you like, and I would love to use that for your question. All right. Is this going to get resolved or not? Queen of Wands is an interesting thing here. Death is interesting as well. Basically, it's saying not necessarily easily. If you're looking to band-aid this thing up, it looks like they may not be quite ready to do that. Death reversed. You really want death to be right side up for this particular question. It means I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to talk to you. I'm willing to get our passions together and work out a situation, but it's just not happening. And it just feels like there's no other choice. It's just no other choice. We're getting into a situation where I don't think that it is going to be resolved right now. Obviously, will it ever be resolved? Of course. It's just not there. Rowan's Impressions, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Violet Lotus, there is no list of decks. So, hi, Wycombe wrong. Blah, I mispronounce everything. So I'm very sure that I mispronounced whatever it is. All right. Yeah, no, it's not going to get resolved soon. they still are hanging on to that conflict. I think they like a little bit of the spice when it comes to talking, when it comes to negotiations. Death says they're not going to change their mind anytime soon. Andrea, thank you for your donation as well. So yeah, it looks challenged. It looks challenged. It looks like it's going to be a fight. It is going to be a fight. You're gonna go up there, Anna. You're gonna say, please, let's resolve it. And they're gonna say, no thanks. They're gonna say, no thanks. You're gonna be like, why? Why keep this going? Why keep it going? It's not good at all. Anyway, let's see about the next 3 months and see how that's gonna go. Next 3 months, relationships and money. Curly Sue. Welcome back, Curly Sue. We missed you. We missed you. All right. Let's see what to pronounce. Hi, why come? Hi, why come? Okay, I got it. Hi, why come? All right. Sounds dirty. Sounds dirty. Hi, why come? Not sure. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I'm going to take your word for it, blah. Blah. We're going to get the pronunciation right tonight. Get the pronunciation right for the first time in our lives. Zarita, welcome. Zarita has joined. How are you doing, Zarita? It is so good to see you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Okay, poor mom. I have no idea what's happening in the chat. Okay, let's see about that. See about that. Next 3 months, what is going to happen to be good, bad, or indifferent? King of Cups, Ace of Cups. I mean, I do think that you have some more love opportunities. Hi, we come. Hi, we come. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, go check out the Hi, we come and come together and all of that. The next 3 months, it does look like as far as love goes, you do have another opportunity. I mean, is it going to be something substantial? Is it going to be a soulmate? Or I don't really think that's going to be something there, you know? I think it's not going to be something there. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. It says it's sort of this emotional fix or somebody that like is nice, makes you feel good, is just sort of a convenient love interest. I do think you have an opportunity with that Ace of Cups and the King of Cups. Obviously, with both of these like this, it will be a water sign. It is something where you're going to have to sort of take control, take command, make some decisions as far as these goes. They are a bit clingy. They are a bit insecure at sometimes as well. But, you know, overall, just for fun, love, and all of that. Basticha, hello. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, you do have a love interest sort of coming. Again, you probably have to take a little bit of control. They're a little bit clingy. It's okay. Let's see. The other question was, we got so many. We got a long queue tonight. Money and relationship. Money-wise, it doesn't look like much change. We have a Page of Swords, sort of says make do with what you have. A Five of Swords. It's sort of a knockdown, drag out, trying to get some money from some people. I do think people owe you money. Some people owe you money, and it's not really a situation where they're going to pay you. You do need to sort of, you know, try to get that money if you need it, but getting money from other people is going to be quite challenging in the next few months as well. So yeah, you got a little bit of a challenge on money. People do owe you money. People need to be paying you up in some respects, but it is kind of difficult to drag out the cash from them. Overall, it just looks like the same situation money-wise, similar situation money-wise. If you get the money that you're owed, that'd be great. If not, it's going to look like the same situation that you currently have. But you do have a interesting love interest if you want to dive into that. All right, Loving Bee, DYB, and then Violet Lotus. And then Violet Lotus. The Aquarius. Loving Bee is stuck on that Aquarius. Oh, no, wait. Loving Bee, didn't you have the Sagittarius? You had the Sagittarius, right? I think you had the Sagittarius, and now you have the Aquarius. Loving Bee has upgraded to Love 2.0. Love 2.0. And for Love 2.0, we're going to go with the... I moved everything around, so my instincts of going to a particular spot is not working well tonight. So I shouldn't have moved everything around, but man, the amount of space I have freed up and the convenience of there is pretty cool. All right. Gotta go timestamp. Thank you for my wonderful reading. No problem, Anna. Hope you have a fantastic night. Wonderful evening. Hope everything is well for you. All right. We got Friday tomorrow. I need a whole lot of weekend. One of them weeks. Okay. So where are we going as far as this Aquarius? What are they going to do? Tower, 4 of Wands, 9, and then the Elder of Swords. I mean, as far as them texting, absolutely. We have the 9 of Swords and then the Elder of Swords. There's a good reason they're not texting you, or there's a good reason they're not sort of approaching at this time. The Tower, they could be going through some interesting times. I believe that they may have some challenges. They may have some things come up that just aren't the way that they need it to be. The Tower, maybe some unoptimal, is that a word? Maybe some unoptimal things going on. 4 of Wands says they do want to, though. They remember you as a nice person. They remember you as somebody they want to interact with. 4 of Wands, I think that, you're pretty comfortable together. You have good communication. I think this is something that they do want to do. 9 of Swords does point to the delay between texting, and then you move into the King of Swords, which indeed says that they will text. All about communication, all about getting that done and talking to you and letting you know how they feel and just sort of beginning communication, starting some text. 9 of Swords says there will be delayed, not exactly anything going on soon. Again, because of the Tower, again, because of situations. Don't take it the wrong way. They do want to text you. I think it's going to go well. Just going to have to sort of give them time, a little bit of space, a little bit of space. Temple of Black, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Apparently, I need to refresh chat because there it is. All right. Am I going to pass my exam? Will business be good? Temple of Black, thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw a full moon when I was walking this morning. So, all right, let's go in with the next question. We got quite a queue tonight. So if you are in the queue, I apologize for a delay. Let's check it out real quick. We are here. We're actually here. And then we'll get to DYB, and then we'll do all of the queues. So if you're in here, again, obviously there is a bit of a delay. Sorry about that. It is all about the action-packed Thursday nights. Action-packed Thursday nights. All right, Playful Heart Tarot. I think it's going to be a good one for this. We have moved on. Violet Lotus, you're coming up quick. We got DYB and then Violet Lotus. All right, DYB wants to know any good news. DYB, let's get you some good news for once. DYB. Get some good news. Can I get the pink and black cards? We have quite a few that are pink and black. I'm not really sure. Pink and black cards. Yeah, sure. I think we got like 7 different decks that are pink and black, but I will work with you. Philippe, you are way out in the queue. Philippe, you are like a swimming pool's length into the queue. I mean, I'm just saying. Philippe, we'll get to you, though. Philippe, we didn't forget about you. We'll get to you. We love you, Philippe. Philippe is our favorite member of chat tonight. Philippe is a special member of chat. It is all about the Philippe. When I think of Philippe, I think of wonderful things in chat. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see what we're going to do. See what that good news. DYB needs some good news. How is that going to go? What is that going to look like? 3 of Swords, Page of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. I mean, you got sort of a little bit of a sort of a sorry start as it goes coming up. 5 of Pentacles is it's like you're not getting those checks. You're not getting the things that you need. You're not getting a lot of the stuff that you're sort of waiting for. Things are delayed. Things are pushed back. Some people made promises. They're just not delivering. I think that's sort of clearing up, right? The 2 of Pentacles is all about choice. I think people have different choices that come in. The 2 of Pentacles says that we have money, we have opportunities that are going to come around, and we have some nice little choices that are going to come up where you can take advantage of some good things coming. Now, the 3 of Swords says you do need to be careful about the choices that you make. don't be flippant. Don't be just overly quick to make choices. If you do have time to think about it, research it, and get back in touch with a little bit of that intuition, obviously with some good, strong research, I think that is going to be good for you. But you do have some nice choices coming up. A little bit challenged before the choices, but other than that, I think it is looking pretty good. We have some opportunities. But yeah, I mean, you're owed some stuff. Some people have made some promises they're not getting it back in. You just need to be patient with some people sometimes. All right. We are way into the queue. Will Mr. Y be getting back in touch? All right. VL, will Mr. Y, touching the Y, will Mr. Y be back in touch? We need some of that. Mr. Y, is this a love interest? Let me know. Let me know. Is this a love interest? Is this something? Is this something that you just love? Somebody that's your love interest, or is this like a business meeting? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is a business meeting or not, but either way, we are going to use the Bonfire Tarot. Jay, welcome. What is going on? Jay, it's so good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you for your donation. Jay, we got a bit of a queue tonight. So Jay, we are here in the queue, and you are here. So a bit of a wait there, but it's worth it. It's worth it. That's all you need in life is a little bit of a love interest. Violet Lotus has a nice love interest. There you go. Will Mr. Y be back in touch? We had a little kiss. Did you already have the little kisses and all that stuff with Mr. Y? And then they left and they ghosted you? Or like, what's going on with that? By the way, we have a new feature to the channel coming up soon where you can call in and ask a single question. And I'm not sure if it'll be live or not, but I'm going to offer it to Patreon first. But anyway, it'll be a recorded thing. Call in, ask a question, and it's a teaching mode to where I'll pull out cards and I'll tell you why the cards mean what they mean. We'll spend like a lot of time on it. So it'll be kind of interesting. Anyway, will they be back in touch or not? 10 of coins says yes. 3 of coins reverse, 4 of wands. I mean, I think so. They are going to be back in touch. We don't really have any swords, which is usually what I'm kind of looking into here. So I really wish that we had some good swords. It'd be kind of fun. The 4 of coins talks about a delay with that. In other words, they're not gonna be in touch right now. The 4 of coins is sort of held back and being greedy with my time, being greedy on how I treat things and all that. But yeah, the 4 of coins says there is sort of a delay with that. Now the 10 of coins says not only will I be back in touch, but I'll be delivering good news. And I will be expanding stuff and getting that expansion. The 10 of coins talks about a nice conclusion with that, where it just makes sense and everything sort of falls into place. So if you're looking for this sort of the happy ending, the 10 of coins definitely points in that direction. The 4 of wands talks about a comfort. In other words, once they get in touch, we have a level of comfort. We feel more secure with the whole thing. Everything goes well. So there you go. 4 of wands says yes, they will be back in touch. Not only that, but you'll have this nice comfort, a nice feeling after they get back in touch with you. So it looks very encouraging indeed. Yes, it will be call in. Again, this will be a Patreon thing at first. It'll be in a weird format. It'll be like a personal reading, but it's public. So obviously I'm going to make up a name for the person. I'm going to do all of that stuff. DYB, your question, see question below. It's scrolled off the screen, DYB. DYB, let me know what your question is for your second question. Because right now I have no clue at all. So it's scrolled off. Chat is hopping tonight. All right. In the meantime, Sunflower wants to know, Boo Boo wants to know, whoa, what mom would like for birthday. All right. Boo Boo. Mom's birthday. There you go. Jay, you can sound country. I'm a little bit of country. You're a little bit of rock and roll. Is that what you remember that song? I'm showing my age, but there you go. Mo Greyhawk, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. All right, well, let's go with the Old Faithful. Let's go with the Old Faithful. It has been a hot minute since I have dragged this thing out of the box, but pretty excited about the Shadowland Tarot. This was 2019, I think, so didn't make my decks of the year, but I gotta say, 2020 has been kind of lame on decks. I mean, some of the decks that have come out, not too impressed with. Been a lot of filler decks and all of that stuff, but oh well. Anyway, I do have another deck coming this weekend, and I have two Kickstarter decks that should be mailed soon. They're talking about mailing them soon, so I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about these Kickstarter decks. Anyway, the Osmonds. Wow, that was a minute. Grant Rider. All right. DYB, we got the Grant Rider question in the queue. Get you next. Thank you, DYB. I appreciate that. The lovers. Yeah, it definitely sort of points to something that's going to be more personal for the mom's birthday. The lovers talks about something that's sort of an inside joke with you and me, or something that's a personal connection between you and I. So yeah, definitely something personal, something more of a connection rather than just a token gift that you get from the store with nothing. Empress, they're just not feeling themselves during the birthday. So the birthday is just like a waste of time, they think. They're not feeling themselves. They're not in the mood. It's not like a real birthday. Things just aren't running the way that they want it. The Three of Pentacles, they just don't feel like doing anything on the birthday. They want to sit, they want to veg out, and all of that stuff. So it's one of them birthdays. 10 of Wands, they have a lot of complaints for the birthday as well. So definitely give them something personal. Something that says, Mom, I love you. And it's a personal between me and you. Personal between me and you instead of just something random. The Lover's card is creepy. Indeed. It is kind of a unique, creepy deck. I don't think it's as bad as one of the zombie decks or anything. All right. DYB wants to know about the Grant Rider. Let's check that out. Grant Rider, paperback Rider. Are they going to contact me? Let's see. The wheel makes the most sense. The wheel makes the most sense for this particular question. Just because I said so. Just because I said so. There you go. The number of decks waiting to arrive. I know, it is pretty exciting. I got to say, I'm not really into oracles at this time. I think I have so many decks that I'm having problems fitting all of them in. You know what I mean? So yeah, the oracle's kind of challenged for me to pick up an oracle. Is not really the thing. But tarot, I have picked up so many. I probably have 40 coming in between now and February. Probably got 40 decks. That is probably 6, 7 a month. Anyway, yeah, definitely one a week once they start getting rolling in. All right. Let's see. As far as the Grant Rider contacting me, the Grant Rider talking, all this stuff, the Page of Swords says yes. Obviously, anything to where somebody going to contact me. We have a Swords in here. I think that's going to be nice and comfy and fun. The Page of Swords says absolutely they're going to contact you. But we have the Star after that. It's almost like they contact you, but they say things that you didn't really expect. In other words, they have some interesting news, a bit of the unexpected, not the traditional stuff. The reverse star with the Hanged Man. Now, if you just said Hanged Man and you said this is going to be something different, something unusual, right? Hanged Man, obviously, duh. But the star reversed in a combo with it, it means you may not think that this is good news. You may have to be like, this is different news and I don't like it. It's not a preferred thing. Queen of Swords says basically you can adjust to it. Over time, you can adjust to it. During the conversation, you can adjust to it. Not going to be that big of a deal. Queen of Swords is a challenged card. Reversed, it is even more challenged. But I think that the framework that this person is in makes it acceptable and makes it okay. Especially with that Page of Swords being such an accommodator to whatever comes along. I think that you have it under control. So I don't think that it's going to be too out of control. I think it'll be all right. All right. Rowan's impressions. And Andrea. Rowan's impressions, then Andrea. By the way, in case you're wondering where you're at in the queue, Rowan's impressions and then Andrea. So we're right here. We're knocking them out. A D candle. Indeed, a D candle. I can't wait for that lady to give me the sound effects that I paid for. I want her to read. I asked her to read. I said, I want a sound effect for an intro, an outro. I want a cheery, fun sound effect for a tarot throwdown. And I also want her to say, everybody loves the D. So there you go. Except obviously in a better voice than mine. Lover. Rowan's impression wants some love. Rowan's impression. I got your love right here. Rowan's impression. We all love you. We all love you. Rowan's impressions. We all love you. Everybody in chat absolutely loves you, Rowan's impressions. I'm just saying. If you need love, you can always get it right here. But as far as a relationship goes, it's kind of tough. So let's get you. Whoa, look at the reach. Look at the reach over here to grab. Had to reach around just to get this tarot. All right. The reach around has got us the Wizard's Tarot. Way, way on the other side of that tower. I'm just saying. Rowan's impressions. You ever want some love and some affection, you just come here. You just come here and we got it for you. We got it for you. The Tarot Throwdown. The Queen of Abundance. Yes. I told her to read it in an excited voice. Now, I did think about the let's get ready to rumble as the Tarot Throwdown, but that's going to trigger a copyright strike, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to have somebody read it for us. Rowan's impression wants to know about love, and we are going to get our eyes some love. Look at the Empress, the beautiful, passionate Empress. Kiki Squad, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Look at that, the Empress. It talks about love. The Empress is literally all about love. It's all about control. It's all about passion. It's all about having fun. The Empress is about being comfortable with the relationship, being comfortable with what we got going on. The Empress is so passionate. It is so passionate. The Chariot, though, ruins it. It says that love is not really going to be delivered. This is something we have to go out and hunt for and search out. The Chariot says you definitely need to get going. You got to get going, got to get moving on that, and find something yourself. It doesn't look like it's going to be hand delivered. It doesn't look like the universe is just going to spew out some beautiful FedEx man or whatever. The Chariot reverse says you're going to have to go out and actually sort of pursue this on your own way, in your own direction. Now, there is some challenges. And I think you feel this. I think you feel it. Jay, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Not seeing direction, looking in to find it out. What is it I'm not seeing, or what direction are we looking in to find out? All right, there we go. Jay, thank you for your donation. The Nine of Pentacles says that you're having challenges. We sort of see that. It's because you're not on the stream. You don't have all this love and support we give you. The Nine of Pentacles just says we're having challenges sort of getting anything in, getting anything started. Sort of recognize that, but that balances it out. Justice evens everything out. It balances it up. It makes everything a little bit better. It soothes over any challenges that you're having. So whatever challenges you're sort of running into, I think are soothed out. I think are ironed out. I don't think it is going to be a big problem. So, all right, you got to get out there. You got to get out there and be the beautiful person that you are. You just got to show everybody. You just got to be like, look at me. Look at how awesome I am. And they'd be like, I agree. You're awesome. You are awesome indeed. Okay, Andrea, new part-time job. Is this going to be something that I like? Everybody is getting the jobs. Everybody's getting the job done. Let's switch to the job screen. It has been a hot minute since we've been over here. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this screen is. It has been a hot minute since we have been over here. All right. I do need a job sound effect, though. Need me a job sound effect. Is the grant writer, I think the grant writer is contacting you Saturday. DYB. All right, let's look at this. let's go with everybody's favorite, the Dark Mansion Tarot. Why did I hit the button to show the Dark Mansion Tarot, but we're on a screen where you can't see the graphic. Unfortunately, my application doesn't do overlays across the scenes. So you got to manually add it, or you got to copy paste it, and then the program freaks out. Dallas, it has been a hot minute since I have seen you. Dallas, it is so good to see you. Dallas is here. All right, finally. Dallas is here. Dallas, I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you. Dallas, it is so good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. All right. Let's see what we're doing here with this new job and how it's going to go. Man, it looks really challenged. It does. We all went into this job screen all excited, and it turns out that this looks bad. This looks pretty bad. So Tarot Oracle, you should do a live stream based on Halloween themed decks. I agree. I think it'd be kind of fun. All right, Dallas has been busy. Dallas, is so good to see you. But yeah, the Six of Wands is the Lord of Victory. It's reversed. The Two of Wands says that you're going in and you have a strong control. You have a strong control about how things done. Temple, I have not done you yet. You are 2 away. The Two of Wands, you don't have a lot of control here. It seems that you have a lot of loss of control. Something's actually happening. 7 of Pentacles. It's like working here is a complete waste of your time. Entertainment purposes only, obviously, but the 7 of Pentacles, you don't want this reverse. It's like a waste of your time. It's like we're doing things, we're on this eternal grind, and we're not getting anything done that's productive. We're not getting into the place that we need to be. King of Swords, your boss is also kind of a challenging asshole. Basically, it looks bad. So I'm sorry. Andrea comes in here and waits like 10 hours for a reading. Andrea, I'm very sorry. I apologize in advance. This looks bad. I'm just reading the cards. Obviously, it's entertainment purposes only, but it looks challenged. It looks like that the boss is a challenge. It looks like the work is redundant and challenging. I wanted to give you this beautiful news, too. Beautiful news, too. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're never coming back. You're like Andrea's like, you know, I waited 3 years for that reading, and that was the worst news I've ever had. I got this job. I was all excited about it. And what does Tarot Oracle do? He ruins it. He ruined it. Ruined everything. It's no good at all. All right. BL. BL wants to know. Yeah, challenging asshole. I mean, sometimes that is, sometimes it is. All right. What is making my foster cat act up lately? Let's get off of the job screen. I don't think that's going to be good for this. Let's try it out. Of course, you know what I'm going to do. You already know what I'm going to do. We're going to get the cat tarot. Otherwise known as the Grimalkin tarot. I'm telling you, if you don't have this, this is just fantastic. This is a fantastic deck. I have to admit, when I first saw it, I didn't really like it. And I was just like, I'll give it a try. But then I got it, and the backs are so beautiful. And the cards read like a heaven. Read like heaven. The readings from this deck, you could just do a lottery off this deck. I mean, I'm just, entertainment purposes only, obviously. But I'm just saying, this and the Thoth just give the best reads. If you want, the Grimalkin Tarot is one of the best reads as far as the year goes. What is making the foster cat act up? The Hermit. Are they alone a lot? I'm just kind of curious. See, this is where I need that phone call thing. The Hermit, I'm asking, are they alone a lot? Are they alone? Are they looking out the window? Are they like lonely? Do they need a little hugging and loving on them and petting and all that stuff? I'm kind of curious if that's part of the problem, just because the Hermit obviously is here. You know what I mean? The Hermit is obviously here. The Chariot means they're not getting enough activity as well. Lisa, this is not out of print. It is actually on Kickstarter again. And I think that she may have some on Etsy. I'm not really sure. The Chariot says that they're not getting enough activity. So your foster cat just needs to move around more, needs to have some fun more, needs to feel the fun in their life. Feel like, I'm going to be chasing a mouse, or I'm going to be trying to get that cat toy and bite it and knock it around the room. The cat's favorite toy is a bottle cap. You get one of the caps off the bottles, you throw it on the ground. That is the best toy. You don't even need to go to PetSmart. You just throw some of these bottle caps on the ground, and they're done. They're done. They'll be playing for like an hour. 7 of Swords reversed. Sometimes they just don't know what to do. Sometimes they're just stuck. They feel like they can't get anywhere, can't do anything. So there you go. Past lives with tarot cards. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. There you go. All right. So yeah, catnip. There you go. CM has the solution too. But yeah, it's just what the reading, just what the tarot says. So, all right. So by the way, we're knocking out the queue. We are on Philippe right now. Philippe. Then we got the double J, we got a Kiki, and then we got a Temple in between. Let's see, Philippe. What blocks me from having a friendship with F? Oh, yeah. Yeah, cardboard box. My cat spent more time in a cardboard box. It's the old saying that the cat is going to play more with the cardboard box that the cat toy came in than they are with the actual toy. What blocks me from having a better friendship? A better friendship? That sounds interesting. Let's see about that. I wouldn't mind a Lightseer's Tarot for this one. I think that's a good friendship, good connection card is the Lightseer's Tarot. The only problem I have with this new microphone is the minute I turn away from it, it sounds like I'm far away. But I'm like 5 inches away, but I sound like I'm really far away until I get back. Lovely, a past life reading. Thank you for your donation, Lovely. Let's get a peek into your past life and see what is happening in there. A flash flood warning today. That's no good, Austin. All right. Okay, let's see about this. See what is going on with this good stuff here. What blocks me from having a better friendship than that? We got some nice cards in here. We got the Empress, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Philippe, I'm saying, okay, Philippe, entertainment purposes only. I'm not going to tell you how to treat friends and whatnot. Is this in your head? Philippe, is this in your head? I'm going on the tarot. We stay pure to the tarot. Going on the tarot, the 6 of Cups, Philippe, is such a great friendship card. This is better than the 3 of Cups. This has beautiful stuff with it. This is about that connection. It is about the connection. The Empress says the friendship is in a good place. It's in a good place. It's not a bad place. The Empress says that we're comfortable with this. We're good with this. Everything is going well. The 10 of Swords feels like something is blocking indeed. So the 10 of Swords has a cutting action, but the fact that it's reversed says that whatever was blocking previously, I think there may be some knockdown dragouts. There may have been some stuff that is challenging to go with this, but overall, it just doesn't look like there's anything blocking it. The blocking is gone. I think it's gone, but I still think, again, in your head, maybe the blocking item is still there. Nothing is in between it. Nothing is in between it. And the last thing you have is a Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is an interesting one here. The Page of Cups is a telling card. You remember from the videos that the Page of Cups is shy. They're an introvert. They don't like to connect. They don't like to get out much. So if you're looking for a blockage, the blockage is gone. If you're looking for how to improve it, the Page of Cups says don't be don't be alone. Talk to them. Invite them out. Let's go eat at so-and-so place. Let's go hang out. Let's do some stuff. But basically, Page of Cups says don't be an introvert. definitely be in person. The more you can be in person, the better it is. They may be far off or something where it's not like that, but in person definitely helps. But it looks like there's no blockage. The blockage was there, but it's broken down. The Ten of Swords is reversed. The blockage is gone. The cutting action is gone. So there you go. I don't know. Again, it's just tarot cards, man. It is just tarot cards. So there you go. All right. Finally, I know you've been waiting literally a year. So it is finally time for Temple to get a reading. Temple, you have been so patient with me. Temple, I appreciate you. Temple, it's finally time for your reading. Temple, finally time. Temple's been here since like 3 p.m. All right. Pass exam and business. Is that going to be a thing? We're going to pass the exam and get some good business going. Get some good business. What's a good business? Nothing says bad news like the thought. I mean, let's throw down the thought, though. No, let's not be cruel. I mean, this person's been waiting like a year. Let's get something good. Let's get the manga tarot. Come on. Let's get the manga tarot. We'll save the thought for somebody who's like really intense and like needs a super accurate answer. All right. Let's see. Because when it comes to accuracy, the Thoth throws down. The Thoth throws down. There's nothing better than the Thoth. I'm going to start playing the lottery with the Thoth. I'm telling you. And when I win, we're going to have a party. We're going to have a party. And I'm going to give away, after I win the lottery from playing the Thoth, we're going to give away Thoth decks to everybody. Everybody. I'm just saying. The manga. Another one of my favorites this year. This year has been pretty decent. The thing about this year is they waited until the end of the year to just knock it out of the park with the manga tarot, the Gregory Scott, the Tarot of the Divine, the Edgar Allan Poe. They waited until the end of the year just to knock it out of the park. I think they did that on purpose because, from January to June was dry like the Sahara. You know what I mean? We had a borderless Chiro deck, but other than that, it was dry like the Sahara. So passing an exam, we got a lot of pentacles. You're in for a lot of money. Temple, I got good news for you. You're in for a lot of money from whatever you're into. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Whatever you're into is going to make you some bank. Okay. We figured that out already. 5 of Pentacles says you definitely need to be careful about how the Heaven and Earth deck. I know I'm waiting. Lisa, that's been delayed. They're talking about mid-October now, but Heaven and Earth deck is going to knock it out of the freaking park too. 5 of Pentacles says be careful how you use this money though. Don't waste it. Don't be like one of the lottery winners that goes and spends the entire thing, in a day. Don't do that. 5 Pentacles is be cautious of money. But the 4 of Pentacles is super powerful right here. Right next to the 10 of Pentacles. Are you freaking serious? That's bananas. That's bananas. The 10 of Pentacles talks about a happy ending where you get everything that you want. The 4 of Pentacles talks about making more money. Getting the money in, making more money, and getting the money where you want it. These 2 cards are insane. You could not get a better reading for whatever you're into. Again, you got a strong possibility of wasting all this money away. So come up with a strategy, stick to your strategy, and make sure that you reinvest. If you do get into a money surplus, make sure that you invest. Make sure that you reinvest in whatever business that you're in. Don't go spending it on junk. And the Knight of Wands says, be ever so diligent in your work. Be ever so diligent in your work. It's not time to take a break. It's not time to take a break. It's time to keep going, keep moving forward. Otherwise, you get in a situation where you're just like, yes, I succeeded. And then you take a day off and then another day off and then another day off. And all of a sudden, you're not making any money. All right. Jay has literally been waiting a year as well to get somebody fired. Oh my God. Jay wants to know. Let's see. Girl who doesn't like me at work get fired or leave. Mean Girls. All right, we'll title this Mean Girls. You got a mean girl at work. That's no good at all. Mean girls suck. Mean girls suck. Let's get you the real deal. Let's get you the real deal. We're going with literally the most powerful deck in the tower. The most powerful deck in the tower. The Thoth. The Thoth. Because we not only want hardcore accuracy here, but we want the truth. We want the truth. We don't care where is Nomad Trees, otherwise known as Baby Cakes for a stage name. I don't know. We need it. We need the real deal here, Jay. We need it. So let's get rid of this mean girl. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't look good. You got Ruin. You got Ruin. So we know she's leaving. We know she's leaving. Get a good cheer for that. We got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords all about exiting, leaving, getting moving, getting done. Somebody in power forces them to leave. So it looks like that they get separated, fired, kicked out, booted, das Boot, exit stage left. Something happens. Someone in authority boots them out. So basically, yeah, they boot them out. They're going to have a big problem with this, though. They're going to have a lot of problems with this. They didn't really expect it to be coming this way. I don't think that they expected this to come, and they are not going to be pleased at all. So obviously, you're in a situation where they're mean anyway, so who cares? But I think they're going to get booted. They are going to try to either contact you or continue the conversation with you. They're going to try to continue a conversation with you. Tash, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So they're going to try to continue the conversation with you. If that means that they're going to call you, you may need to block them. You may need to ghost them. But it seems like that they want to vent to you about getting fired. But yeah, person in authority gives them a boot. They take it well at first, but then they revolt. They're not pleased with it at all. I think that they continue to contact you afterwards. But yes, they're going to get fired. They're going to get exited. They're going to get leaved. But you know, not really fired. There's 100 ways you can leave a company. You can have somebody tell you that it's time for you to retire. You can have somebody move you into a department that's not under them to get rid of you. I've seen that many times to where people don't like somebody. They will move them under another manager to get rid of them. You know, a manager that nobody likes, they'll like push them over into that manager. Again, there's 1,000 ways to get rid of somebody, but someone in authority makes a decision, and you will be free. You will be free of this person. Do I have any sound effects to get free of an annoying person? Oh, I don't know. I don't really. Maybe a hooray. Hooray! A hooray would be all right. Yeah, we can get it. Hooray, get rid of them. Okay. Jay, Kiki, old love returning in October. Kiki wants some love in October. Kiki, get you some love in October. Get you some of that nice love. Somebody to come in and say, Kiki.
I love you.
I mean, Kiki. All right. We got any love in October? Let's check it out. See how that is going to go. Oh, this is a 2020 deck. And so many people hate this deck because of the card thickness. A lot of people just don't like it. They just don't like it. And I'm telling you, this isn't my top 5 of the year, though. Because it's Chiro, I'm biased to anything that Chiro makes. I like it. I'm going to buy it. It's so beautiful, and it's borderless. This is his first mass market borderless deck. I'm just telling you, this made my top 5. It is just stunning. It is just stunning. Anyway, and the price is right too. So let's go with this. So any love in October? How's that going to go? Same old, same old, same old, same old. I mean, it doesn't really look like any new love, any new stuff, or anything like that. You have the Wheel of Fortune, sort of a same old, same old. Things go the same as they've always gone. You still have everything going the exact same. Wheel of Fortune put a points to that. 8 of Wands. Shan, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. 8 of Wands being reversed. There's not a lot of motion, not a lot of love motion towards that, to where we can get it. The World being reversed says there's no new love, no new opportunity sort of hitting. The Emperor says it's sort of taking time for ourselves at this point. Taking time to get control, get action going. And get some stuff in. But the Emperor says take charge, take control. But as far as new stuff coming around, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. Kiki waited like a year for that too. Kiki's like, man, wait all that time. I don't get no new love. All right, Jay, what is hidden? What is hidden? I expect to see the High Priestess on this. What is hidden? Well, if it's hidden, if I tell you that it's hidden, it won't be hidden anymore, Jay. Jay. If I tell you what it is, it won't be hidden any longer. All right, what are we looking for as far as that? What is not seen? What should be seen that is not seen? Oh, let's bump the microphone. I'm sure that sounded great. All right, let's bump it again. I'm sure that sounded even better. All right, let's go. Let's go with factors that are hidden with the pre-Raphaelite Tarot. If I tell you it's no longer hidden, I mean, you know, Andrea, there's just a sidekick for now. Yeah. Sorry about that, Andrea. Came in, gave you some bad news. All right. We got Jay, Lovely, Tash, and Shan. So many decks. Amanda. So many decks. Amanda, this is my tarot tower. There's a video on how to build one yourself, Amanda. It is in the videos. Look for tarot tower, and it is how to build one yourself. Wow, it is getting late. We are ending soon. We're on the ending soon screen. Ending soon. But what is hidden that needs to be not hidden anymore? I think that you have a control issue. You have a control issue trying to change people's minds almost. Kind of change people's minds. You know what I mean? We have the Emperor next to the reversed Hanged. It feels like we're trying to change someone's mind. We're trying to convince someone of our side. We're trying to get people on our side, and it's just not working. It's just not working. So it's like that we're sort of spinning our wheels, wasting our time. It could be that they're feigning interest. It could be a lot of different things going on with that. But part of that is that it's almost like you think you're in the right in some situation, but you're trying to fix something. You're trying to fix something. I don't really know how that goes. But basically, what is hidden that does not need to be hidden? The other thing that we have is, I don't know, Jay, I'm just telling you from the cards. We have an offering. Amanda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Mo ghosted me. What about Curly and, hey, Mo. Curly and, what was the other one? Larry. I don't know, Jay. The whole reading is saying that we're trying to convince somebody of something and they're not buying it. We're getting an offer that we can refuse. It's unstable. You're not able to change your mind, but you're constantly trying to convince somebody. I think you're trying to make friends where a friend isn't there. It's almost like, again, we're spinning our wheels. We're going in a direction that's not optimal. It's not working. So what is hidden is that you're getting lied to. You're getting lied to. It's not proactive or productive to keep trying to change people's mind, to keep trying to make people come around to your side. It's just not working. But Shemp, I did not like Shemp at all. I thought Shemp was terrible. Shemp was the most annoying one in there. Curly was obviously the best. Didn't Curly have like a lot of medical problems? Those guys were like got rich overnight. And I remember behind the story. So apparently the Three Stooges got really rich, and the person that was managing their money took all of it or something. I think so. I think I remember that. I remember Curly had like boatloads of medical problems. All right. Oh, let's see about that. Which is sad. I mean, it is Curly. Everybody loves Curly. But there you go. All right. We're using, by the way, for this reading, the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Curly had a stroke. Yeah, I remember that. Had his own Curly Joe. I don't remember Curly Joe. Yeah, Curly had a ton of medical issues, and whoever was managing their money mismanaged it. And there's a lot of stories about that. People that got famous, and basically people that managed their money just stole the whole thing. So, all right. Let's go with this. Let's go with the past life. 10 of Needles, Justice. I actually think that you were in a court. It's interesting. We got the 10 of Needles and Justice. I think that you were either a magister in a court, or you had some involvement with the court. I think that you had a lot of different ideas and unique feelings and unique things that you brought into there that a lot of people didn't like, but you ended up being a fantastic sort of liaison between a court and some of the other people in there. You ended up being one of a very famous person as far as that goes. But that Justice card just talks about sort of the legal issues, legal things, and you ended up making a huge impact. Again, a lot of people didn't like you, but you didn't really care. It was a situation where you had the ability to influence the court, and you had the ability to organize stuff and get new ideas, fresh ideas into the situation where other people didn't. So that was a pretty cool thing. 10 of Needles says that people were sort of glad that you were gone. Not everybody, but a lot of people, because again, you introduced ideas that other people had not considered, and they were unique and innovative, and at the time a lot of people didn't want to hear it. So the sun represents just this uniqueness that you brought in, this beautiful opportunities and these beautiful things that you brought into the situation where other people didn't. A lot of people were just very strict. They wanted to do it their way. They don't want to listen to other people. They wanted just to have it in their way. And you brought change. And it really affected the situation. So there you go. A little past life reading for you there. Lovely. Hopefully that made sense. If it doesn't, well, there you go. All right. Job to success. Career advice. Current job success. Tash wants a job. Job success. And we got Shan and Amanda. Then we are out of here for tonight. Wow, this has been a busy Thursday night. We got Thursday night football on. Gonna go watch that after this. I think I hit the record button on my Sling TV so I can watch it tomorrow too. Did we do this one already? We did. We're running out of decks. All right, I don't have a cute little graphic for this one, but this is the Ciro Marchetti Legacy of the Divine. Is it? Yeah, Legacy of the Divine. I remember one time I had the Witches Tarot. And I thought it was Legacy of the Divine because apparently I was on drugs or something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, if it doesn't, well, you know, it is past life. Job, success, Empress reversed, Six of Swords reversed, the Wheel. I mean, I think that you're in a steady place. You're in a place with stability. So that's good as far as jobs and success, career advice, anything like that. Basically, keep doing what you're doing. The Wheel is the conclusion card here. It talks about literally keep doing what you're doing. You find strength in certain job areas, certain job activities. Those are going to be the thing that you need to rely on and lean on, because those are going to be your high points. People know you for your actions with that. So highlight your strengths with the job and career, and that's going to go very well for you. Again, keep doing what you're doing. That's a lot of this, the wheel of fortune with this. The Six of Swords. You don't really want to be a big mover and shaker in some aspects. Maybe when you have a unique idea that everybody can celebrate, maybe, but in the long run, for the long haul, it could be sort of challenged. You could be challenged to change people's minds sometimes. Empress says it's not really about comfort, it's about career. So a lot of times career and comfort don't go hand in hand, and you got to sort of watch those moments and don't seek out comfort, but seek out career opportunities and bettering yourself to make those career changes. All right. What are SB's feelings towards me? Shan. Let's see about that. SB's feelings, hopefully they like you. Hopefully they like you and they want to give you some hearts. Want to give you some love, Shan. Give you some love and affection with all of that. Let's see about this. Let's go with Old Reliable. Everybody indeed likes this one. This is the Hermetic Tarot, in case you didn't know. In case you didn't know, the Hermetic Tarot. Another one of my favorites, and I don't like decks with no color that are just going to be black and white. Not really a fan, but this one has so much symbolism and so much going for it that it just resonates. It just resonates for me, and I really like it. Just the amount of symbolism, the amount of stuff that you can pull off. The Fool is an interesting card here. The Lord of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. I mean, I think they like you. I think they like you. We have a lot of great cards here for that aspect, right? The King of Cups, maybe a bit of a disconnect emotionally, where we're not getting what we need emotionally from this particular person. They're going to have conflicting messages. Shan, right off the bat, they're going to have conflicting messages. A lot of times this person says what they don't mean, or when they have an idea or they have a feeling, they don't express it. They have problems just communicating a lot of times. You see this with the King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords being this big action card, being moving forward. That being reversed is sometimes they just ruin it. Sometimes they just don't get the communication that you need. Do they want to sort of move forward? Do they want to sort of have a connection with you? Yes. The foolish man said, I'm willing to go there. I'm willing to make that action happen. I want something steady where we can talk, we can hang out, Wheel of Fortune, we can sort of be together with all of that. But again, communication issues all over the place. All over the place. A lack of empathy sometimes, a lack of emotional harmony, a lack of expressing emotion, getting emotional connection is sort of inherent with this particular person. So there is that. There is that. All right. Anyway, Shan, good luck with all of that, you know? Mo ghosted me. What about Curly? Amanda, I'm sorry Mo ghosted you. Ooh, I need a ghost sound. We have so many ghosted people. Ghosted. What will be our third outcome for October? All right. Let's get a good deck for this. We'll use this one. I think this one's going to be pretty powerful for this. This is Baba Studios. What is it? Baba Studios Halloween deck. You know, the Halloween field deck. We're going to try that out here and see about that. This is our last reading for tonight. Thank you so much for being here and the truckload of donations you have thrown tonight. Man, I really appreciate all of y'all being here. I love all of y'all. Big kisses to everybody in chat. Huge kisses to everybody in chat. I love everybody so much. I mean, I get to come on here and do a fun activity of reading tarot, and all of y'all want to hang out and watch it. That's my dream come true. This is literally a dream come true. All right. We're having a third try. What is going to happen with all of that? I think it's going to work out. Okay. They are Um, they are the Queen of Cups, the Magician, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups. These are beautiful cards, Amanda. These are great cards. If you're looking for good news, if you're looking to have the best reading you can, this is looking great. Is it missing stuff like the Lovers or the Two of Cups? Yes, but we do have the Knight of Cups, which is Mr. Romance. I think they come crawling back. They come and say that everything is going to be all right. I love you. Knight of Cups is that passion card. The Two of Wands, they're having problems getting their comfort zone. They're having problems figuring out what they want. They are all over the place with their needs and their ambitions and their desires and all of that stuff. The Two of Wands are trying to find that place within their heart. The Magician says they do find it. They do find it. Are they a pain in the ass? Yes. We have that across here. Is this a beautiful reading? Yes. There's a middle ground between trying to recover themselves, trying to find what they really want, trying to find a way to communicate effectively, and and just being a pain in the butt. The Queen of Cups says that they are highly emotional, very volatile. They're like the big can of gasoline, the big can of gasoline. You're going to throw the lighter in there, throw the matches in there, and it's going to explode. The Queen of Cups, they're highly emotional. You got to watch those emotions. You got to watch the emotions. Definitely don't press their hot buttons. Be careful about their hot buttons because that's going to bite you. They are emotional. They are going to react. They have a bit of that Scorpio feel. You know what I mean? A bit of the Scorpio feel to them. The Magician says that they know what they're doing, though. I don't think they're going to ghost you forever. I think they're going to come back. This Knight of Cups is beautiful. The Magician is beautiful. The Queen of Cups is, although I am emotional, I do go to the other side, get my emotions in check. I do need to find a way to sort of control the whole thing and bring all of my personality together. Right now, the personality is all over the place, all over, scattered. Need to bring it together, get control, and get all of that done. So there you go. There you go. All right. Soul, thank you for being a Patreon supporter. Soul, I saw that you joined my Patreon. I appreciate that. All right. So if you are on Patreon, by the way, we're going to start doing phone readings on the tarot show. So we're going to teach tarot by getting somebody a reading. By getting somebody reading on the phone. So we'll get some feedback. Then we'll go card by card and explain what they all mean and how they relate and all this stuff. Anyway, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate all of you. And we will see you next time.